Welcome to episode 31 of Let's Play Civilization 3 Play the World. Now, as you can see, we have long since finished the war with the Japanese, and we are now continuing the other three wars we had. Now, here's what I want to do. I don't have any kind of alliance with anyone against the Chinese, so there's no need for that war to drag on. I want to make peace with the Chinese and focus all my efforts on the Celts. Now, on the same token, the 20 turns with the alliance with the Germans are up. So now I'm free to make peace with the Germans, which I will do on my next turn. If they weren't at war with the Koreans, the Germans would probably make a good ally against the Celts, who really seem like, between us and the Mongols, we're not even slowing them down. They're really kicking butt. Of course, I don't really know what's happening on their western border. I can't see any of that. So, I decide, well, better defend this region. They have pretty much every troop of this era, and then some, to throw at us. So, we really are going to have to fight back with everything we have. I get rid of that cavalry there. Send that guy back to be healed. And, what I do here is I do something called Draft Citizen. Once you reach the nationalism advance, you can press the button that says Draft Citizen, and you will get one defensive unit, which is the most modern defensive unit that you can have. And the only downside is it's only 2 hit points instead of 3. Kind of like the barbarians, we're only 2. The plus side of that is not only does it give you more strength against or more numbers against your opponent that they have to get through, but it also gives you, if he does win against an attacking unit, he will get promoted right away to 3 hit points, and possibly later on after that. So it's a good thing to do. The only thing that will happen is people will start getting mad if you draft too many people. Just like the real world, people generally don't like the draft, and if you overuse it, it will cause great problems. Now, I upgrade all these elephant soldiers into cavalry, because there might be a chance I can take back that city. You know, the one that switched sides to the Celts without so much as a bullet being fired. See if I can force that city to re-accept my control. And the great leader we created in our next turn, we're moving him back to the capital, because I want to do something very specific with him. I want to create an army. There's really no wonders to create right now, so I want to create an army, and hopefully that will be useful against the Celtics. So, the battle with the Chinese is going on, but I'm hoping this will be near the end. I did express interest in conquering the Chinese territory. However, I cannot really do that while I'm simultaneously worrying about the war with the Celts going on up north. So best I can do is hold off the Chinese until the point where I can make a peace treaty. Now an old outdated knight comes along and kills my conscripted rifleman, which is great. Fortunately, he survives that. And I'm struck with an idea, as you will see here in a few minutes. Now, another creation here. This one's really helpful because it allows 2 scientific advances as soon as you get it, which is enough to send you in the lead in a lot of cases. Of course, it just means we're going to be further behind. Now I decide, before I ask the Chinese for peace, I might as well press my advantage and take one city from them. I want at least some benefit to come of this struggle against these guys. So I send some people out and discover they're only fighting with spearmen, so I decide to take the city. And I'm afraid that's the end of this video. When I first recorded it, it was 12 minutes long, so I have to cut it up into these 2 segments. So see you next time for part 32.